So it's been an absolutely belting summer of blockbuster movies this year. And what do blockbuster movies mean? Yes, you guessed it, a massive array of toys and merchandise for us to blow our hard-earned cash on, as you can see from the grotto that we've amassed here today. So starting with one of our favourites, Pixar's WALL-E, which is the story of a little robot sent to Earth to clean up all of the debris and his potential girlfriend Eve. Now these interactive toys can be switched on at the back here. And once they recognise each other, they'll start gesturing and talking to each other and saying each other's names, as you'll see here. Moving on to something slightly bigger. We've got the WALL-E U Command, which is a remote control WALL-E which can be moved around to sing, dance, talk, do pretty much anything with the aid of this remote controls. Now the undisputed movie juggernaut of the summer has to be Batman the Dark Knight. We haven't managed to snare a go in the Batpod unfortunately, but we have managed to get these lovely action figures from Forbidden Planet. Now they're £45 a pop, which I suppose is quite expensive for an action figure, but you really have to see the craftsmanship on these figures to really believe how nice they are. The Joker's clothing is flawless, as is Batman's armour, and they are really, really nice to look at. Sure to be a collector's item in a few years as well, so make sure you keep them away in their boxes nice and pristine. Now we're really sorry to interrupt your regular programming, but this came in today, and while we're on the subject of Batman, we just had to shoehorn it in. It's a stealth-launched Batmobile with a Batpod, which you load into the front of the Batmobile here, like so. Shut everything down, and let's see what happens. Now I'm sure you'll agree that's the coolest thing any of us have ever seen. Enjoy the rest of the video. Now there's nothing quite like a brand new set of Star Wars toys to get us going, and in a couple of weeks' time we've got Star Wars The Clone Wars to look forward to in cinemas. Here you can see this AT-TE Walker from the film. It's a little bit like an AT-AT from The Empire Strikes Back, and it does a whole host of cool things. It's got built-in blaster fire and rifle racks, firing main cannon with blasting sounds and lights, multi-rotational front cannons adjust one and they all move together, articulated legs, a clone trooper figure, auto-deploy opening hatch which can allow you to deploy your troopers into battle. It's got 6 firing laser turrets, authentic clone trooper phasers from the Clone Wars series, and it holds up to 20 figures inside its hull. So continuing on the Star Wars theme, we've also got some cool action figures from the Clone Wars movie as we say it's out in a couple of weeks. We've got Yoda here, Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and we've also got these in front of us here, which they've been around a while, but they're quite cool anyway. They're called mugs. They're quite cute, cartoony adaptations of the original movie characters. Here you can see we've got Luke, Chewbacca, and Darth Vader, and the really cool things about these is they're made from 100% recyclable material, so they are one with the Force and good for the environment too. So 2 more massive blockbusters this summer was Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull and the brand new Incredible Hulk movie. Now we've got a couple of action figures here from the movie. We've never been able to get Indy figures before this year, so that's pretty cool. Here's a whip action Indy trying to kick the Hulk's ass. And back comes the Hulk with this car on his fist punch action figure of his own. Now, other than that, there are some very cool items floating around this year for Indy and the Hulk. How's about this Mr. Potato Head action figure here, where you press down his head and he sings the theme tune? How cool is that? And we've also got this cool Indy whip, which if you switch it on and whip it forward, hold it, and it totally plays a theme tune as well. Along similar lines, we have these cool Hulk fists, also from Hasbro. You punch something, it makes noises like this. A nice growl there. And a Hulk smash. These are really cool. And finally, we've kept our favourite movie gadget to the very end. This beautiful flux capacitor here from Back to the Future. Check out how cool that is. It's only $199.99 for Play.com, and it's one of only 1,000 made in the world. How cool is that? So that concludes our roundup of the hottest movie toys this year. We're off to hijack our nearest DeLorean, fit this bad boy, and erase ourselves from existence. Goodbye for now. Make sure you log on to t3.com every day for all the best news, views, features, and videos.